You recording on yours too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe it's live.
Now we're live.
Can you hear the volume and everything? Just, if you can check the volume, see if you can hear us. I don't know. No, you don't got to do all that.
Nah, it was my shit was a screen recording.
Oh.
I couldn't hear shit. Nah, it was my shit was a screen recording.
Okay, you still screen recording?
I go right back to the screen recording. Yep.
So
That's okay.
Because sometimes you gotta check. Cause sometimes the devil will have you do a whole lesson and you can't hear nothing. That damn devil, man.
That shit is trash.
All right, you good?
Yep.
All right, shalom. First, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash. Double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and with diligence. Honest you brothers out there pushing the word on the four corners to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word. Calling on the names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Time of trouble, we say, peace be unto you. May the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times that we're living in. And, this is a quick lesson. Me and his brother, we were supposed to get up yesterday, but circumstances that happened where we couldn't get up. So we was like, man, get up today, man. Oh, that's a brother. Tell the people who you are. Brother Shakia. Yeah, it's a brother Shakia, Indianapolis camp. One of the young brothers in my camp, man. So, hey, man, through the spirit, we just gonna go in, man. We just gonna hit, it's kind of like a hit the button lesson, mm-hmm. But hey, you know how the spirit work.
Yeah, there's videos off of what the elder posted in the group. Mm-hmm. Trump tariffs prompt slump in shipment to U.S. ports.
Yep.
So ultimately, things is about to, basically America's about to feel the effects of, Trump's tariffs.
Yep.
Because all this shit, expect prices to increase, with food, whatever. Brothers saying, car parts and shit. All right, all that. But the things that you need to survive out here is gonna be lacking out here,
Yep. Hey, there's a great humbling coming, man. That we're in the midst of a great humbling. All this glam, worldly life, is gonna come to a halt, man. Things are about to change. We was in the conference, the conference call yesterday. We do conference call where we go over news that's happening, current events, and the Elder Ayash was talking about how this whole grid out situation that's going on overseas, was it Spain, France, and Portugal. Hey, that could happen here. That could happen here in America. And he was talking about how if that happened here, a lot of people that's in the hospital, they're gonna die. Hey, what's gonna happen to Big Shirley? Big Shirley gonna starve to death because she ain't gonna be walking to the grocery store. She ain't gonna be able to fend for herself.
She gonna be food.
She gonna be through. They're gonna hang Big Shirley upside down on a tree and drain the blood out of her ass and eat her. But yeah, let's go. You reading the article still?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Says Donald Trump's increasingly erratic trade war has triggered a slump in shipments to the U.S. most important ports amid the growing risk of a recession in the world's largest economy. So see, basically, through him doing all this crazy shit, the food, the food, the things that's imported here to, Babylon the Great, all that shit's about to, decrease. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be, I was thinking about this earlier. It's not going to be the same. Like, prices right now, they're still basically, you can still do what you need to do. You still get your eggs, you still get your your chicken, all that. But soon to come, hey, expect eggs and shit like that to be like what, fucking $20, all right, or more.
Yep.
But here, this is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. See, and yeah, this is prophecy right here. All right, so the distribution centers. All right, you got Walmart distribution centers. All right, hey, that's just gonna ain't gonna have nothing in there soon to come. All right, or it's gonna be lacking. All right, and when things are lacking, that means prices got to increase. And we know you see what's going. Hey, 20,000 jobs from UPS are finna basically they're finna be stripped from these people. So that means hey, people ain't finna have the money to combat these prices.
And the thing is, it's already hard enough to survive as it is, and as these prices start surging and going up, the price of the cost of living is not going to nothing's going to change to substitute for the price hikes. So if people have already been, man, like for years, I mean for at least the last 7 years, people have been complaining about how hard it is to live. People have been complaining about how living check to check. All I do is work and go home. Like I don't have enough money to really do not having time with their families. So people are fed up. People are on the edge, and as these things start, growing in the earth, then people gonna start losing it. Everybody in America is a cup that's full. Hey, people are about to start spilling over. You got some more to that?
It says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid.
Yep. Hey, right now the trumpet is giving a sound physically, but those things are gonna manifest physically in the earth, man. What we're saying, the things that we're saying now, people ain't hearing it. They ain't taking heed because people, you can go to the refrigerator, make a sandwich, go play Xbox, pop your woman, you can still kind of maneuver through life, but hey, the Lord is about to remove a lot of this comfort, man. A lot of this comfort is about to be removed, and people in America, lives are settled around comfort. Hey, people think they got it hard here. They ain't been to other countries. A lot of people ain't seen the suffering of people in other countries, but they about to feel it. They about to feel it, man.
Here, it says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run.
Yep. Hey, so the Lord is about to bring these plagues upon the world. The Lord is about to bring these plagues upon America. And people ain't gonna have no covering. They ain't gonna have no way to escape them. Was that it today? Or you got some more to that?
I mean, there's more, but
yeah, you can finish. You can read.
Oh no, you got your piece. You got it.
Yeah. This is 2nd Ezra's. This is 2nd Ezra's 16. I know people know this one, but that's what I thought about. As we was talking. It's 2nd Ezra 16. I'm gonna start at verse 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. No, verse 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. So the things that are coming in the earth are going to bring famine, which that's going to bring great death. And there's going to be other things that are going to transpire that add to the suffering of the people in this country. You know, because the Lord is tired of this proud-ass American, fucked up American spirit, man. People are not humble. People don't care. But when it comes time for them to care, they ain't gonna have no covering. When it comes time for people to pray, the Lord ain't gonna hear them. When it comes time for people to beg the Lord for mercy, the Lord ain't gonna hear them. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? It says, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. We've been saying these scriptures for years, and now they're about to play out. Over 60% of shipping containers are missing, are not coming in. And right now, because people are living off of backstock and they don't see it, they're taking it lightly. Oh, well, I think it's going to get better. Because everybody always think that this place is going to bounce back. You know, I think it's going to get better. I think it's going to be okay. And eventually, it's not going to bounce back. You know? And what's going to stand in those days? Hey, what have you done for the Lord? Have you trusted in the Lord? Have you built up yourself in faith? You know? Go ahead, bro.
Quick one. This Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. That means he has foresight. Oh, shit. Look at what's going on over here. Look at what's going on over there. Look at what's going on. Wait, let me make a decision here, because things are getting bad. But the simple, you know, all of you positive vibes only niggas. I hate these positive vibe only niggas. This shit can be, the world could be failing completely, and niggas talking about positive vibes only. Yep. And it ain't no positive vibes. Is it warm in here?
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was
I'm gonna go back to this. This is the point right here. Verse 21. It said, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. When you look up that word victuals, it comes, you know, a form of that word is victuals. Like, you know, your little knickknacks and wham-whams and zoom-zooms. You know, your little knickknacks, you know, hot chips with a cup of cheese and all that. You know, the things that you live for day to day. You know, your hair weaves, your lashes, you know, all this vain shit that people live for. It's gonna start feeling a squeeze. They're gonna start feeling a squeeze, man. You know? You know, you're just not going, America is not going to be prolonged, man. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. You can go right up the street and get a burger for a couple bucks. And people think, yeah, well, it's okay. And that living from day to day, well, you know, well, we're supposed to live from day to day, you know, pretty much worry about today, not worry about tomorrow. But living from day to day in sin and not considering the Lord's hand is not a good place to be in.
That's one of the worst places to be in.
Yep. Is the worst.
The Lord said he's long suffering. So he'll allow you to build up your sin, you know. That was it.
Yeah, until he destroy you, man. Until he smash you. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, great confusion. So these are the things that's coming: sword, famine, great confusion, trouble. You know, these are the things that are going to transpire. Hey, they're saying 2 million people are set to lose their jobs right now. 2 million. And you know, that's just the beginning number. That's just the beginning number. You know, people, oh, well, I went to school and I got a good job. That shit ain't gonna fucking matter, man. I went to school and I got a good job. People are, they're talking about, what, in another week or so, they're talking about garnishing people wages for student loans. You know? One of the brothers made a statement. He said a lot of these women gonna feel like know what it feel like to pay child support when they see that money coming out their check. you know, because a lot of people have made it a lifestyle to just go to school and get the loan money. You know, let me go to school so I can get some loan money and this and that, and not consider it. And I know it's gonna hit certain brothers too, you know, but we got the Lord with us, man. The Lord is gonna fight for us. You know? Salakia, let me. Yeah, the Lord is gonna fight for us. You know? But you had another scripture? Or?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is Isaiah 24 and verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. It says, there is a crying for wine in the streets. Mm-hmm. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, because people are going to be, people that watch these videos and for entertainment purposes, they're going to be wanting to know it's going to get serious on them. And they're going to be like, what should I do? And where the guys that was teaching? You know? People going to want to get it. They're going to want to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But the Lord about to give niggas a cold shoulder. When shit gets serious, the Lord going to snatch his prophets, his men off the street. And people going to wander from sea to sea. People going to be looking for the men of the Lord, but they're going to be hidden. You know? And people just going to be out there. Hey, when you're in a desperate time, you think of everything. And people are going to think, yeah, those men that was on the street said all this stuff was going to happen. Where are they? How can I find them? What should I do? Because you're going to be destitute. Go ahead, bro.
2nd Ezra 5 and verse 9. And salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself.
Yep.
And understanding withdraw itself into a secret chamber.
Yeah, all that nice. Hey neighbor, how you doing? Pow, 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 pow. Your neighbor gonna pull a gun on you and give you 4 to the head and take your food. You know, it's gonna get real cold out here. all this, you know, love everybody's spirit. It's gonna get. Hey, that shit is about to change. You're gonna see the real nature of wicked people. You're gonna see how wicked America is when the scarcity hits and the violent crime that's about to grip this country. You know, all these people are spoiled little brats, and they're gonna throw a fit. They're gonna as soon as they can't get their knickknacks, they're gonna start throwing fits. Hey, I was watching that. Did you see that other video that was in the WhatsApp where the dude was talking about how crime is gonna? Hey, they just passed a executive bill that the police force can be used in the street. Why? Because they're expecting crime to skyrocket. Hey, we told you Jakes about martial law. When Jake, man, these niggas is crazy. Jake thought we was some idiots. You know? But the things that are written are coming to pass right before our very eyes. If you can't see it by now, then the spirit ain't dealing with you, man. We live in very serious, dire times, man. You know? All of us gonna be tested. All of us gonna be put through some things that's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Verse 10. and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be found, or so like it be multiplied upon earth.
Yep. What's that?
Incontinency,
Yeah, incontinency. Yeah.
lack of restraint.
Yep. Hey, Miss Parker gonna get dragged in the bushes and took. You know, for the chick out Friday, Miss Parker. You know, it's a lot of Miss Parkers. You got your tight your boobs out. You know, you got the tight ass. All you got is slut clothes. Hey, you ain't got no loose clothes, so you gonna be walking around in Jacob's Trouble with club clothes on. You know, you ain't got no you ain't got no what is it, boots, hiking boots, cargo pants. You ain't got stuff you need to survive. All you got is titty out, see-through, sheer clothing, and a bunch of horny ass dudes running around America. And hey, this society is gonna become lawless. Hey, over there where that power outage is, it's basically lawless. The police can't stop all those people. What if the lights go out in this bitch right now? Why are we talking? This live just set off, and you you know you gonna turn on the TV, or wait a minute. You know, you hear that ding, when your lights go off in the house, that ding. You hear the lights go off. What if the lights went off in this bitch? You know? Hey, anything could happen. You got something?
Yep. So like, I was trying to find this one precept. Oh yeah. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yep. Hey, they're saying we're living off backstock right now. In the coming weeks, Jake gonna start feeling it, man. Not just Jake, everybody gonna start feeling it. You know? Everybody in this proud country is gonna start feeling it, man. The majority of this country is middle to lower class workers. The middle class is basically been wiped out. The middle class is struggling. You got a nursing degree. Hey, it's a lot of people that got nursing degrees that's not doing as good as they was 5, 6, 7 years ago. They struggling just like everybody else. So shit is about to get real. We're living in that time where the Lord is gonna shake this place up. The guy we're teaching at camp this past weekend, the guy walks with, "Hey, you're doing a TikTok video? Huh?" And we looked at this nigga like, this nigga don't have no clue. He don't have no clue what's coming. And that's the majority of Jake, man. But times are gonna get serious. Things are gonna get real serious real soon. You got some more?
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Oh, the course of their actions shall stand in their power. I mean, if that annoying ass neighbor that I never liked, if I wanna, put some nails through a baseball bat and go bash his head in, you can do it. I know Jake is, Jake crazy, but like, you're gonna be able to do it. What's gonna stop you? Hey, if the power go out, it's been what, a couple days now. Your cell phone, it only lasts what, 24, maybe, if you got a good phone, maybe 30 hours, maybe. But the cell phone tower's out. The cell phone towers run on power. You know? So, man, it's going to get real serious. Go ahead, bro.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Yep. Hey, the city's going to be cordoned off. The highways are going to be patrolled. Ain't going to be no going jet setting going here. And I'm having a trip. Yeah, you're going to have a trip, all right. You know? Into the hands of a concentration camp. You know? Man, niggas still want to spend $200, $300, $400 just to, man, bro, like, the here it is, we got coming food shortages, and niggas want to spend $300 to go to a fucking concert.
That's the results of not watching.
Man, bro, like, and then those same niggas, you know, those same niggas probably got 4 or 5 days worth of food in their refrigerator. You know, just living from day to day, not considering the work of the Lord's hand, man. Not considering the prophecies, not considering the man of the Lord, and not considering the signs of the times. You can see that shit ain't going the way it used to. No, nigga want to spend, you know, they want to spend, you know, $300 to go see Usher Raymond. Yo, 150 to 200, you know, depending on the seats, you know, $250 to go see some nigga singing, and you ain't hardly got no food. Hey, man, Jake better wake the fuck up. Go ahead.
It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Man gonna be afraid, you know, cause hey, when you don't have no control of what's going on around you, you're gonna be afraid, man. See, right now, I can go to the store right now and pull my wallet out, you know, buy a couple bags of rice, loaf of bread, some eggs, you know. Right now, I can do that, but in the times to come, niggas gonna be making hard decisions. Hey, you know what? We don't need no scratch the bread because we're gonna get this you know 18 pack of eggs for $152. $152.99. Oh man, it's gonna be through. Go ahead.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Oh, women are gonna be an easy target in that day, man. You know, hey, man, like, you know, hey, you know, but hey, you sisters that's out there that's really trying to live right, hey, don't worry about it, man. You know, because the Lord is gonna, hey, it's some sisters that's gonna be protected too. But these fucking, you know, these fucking stretch neck, tinkly hoes, hey, they're gonna be through. Running, hey, you running from one man with your whole clothes on and your titties going everywhere, and another man see you, he gonna get you. Then they both gonna have it. Oh my goodness. You had a whole sheer outfit on. So that, you know, you're trying to hide yourself, but you got a sheer see-through outfits on. You know, running up the goddamn street from trouble to trouble. You know, hey, that's the times that's coming. Is there more to that?
No, that was it on that.
Hey, this is Isaiah 32 and 9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech." Hey, just the bottom line, women don't understand how valuable protection is, because they told a woman, you don't need no man, you don't need no head, you don't need no covering. So the women have taken that to the fullest power. Well, I don't need no nigga. Hey, they got a guy, he's got a microphone and going around asking women, do we need men? No. Every last one of them, no, we don't need no nigga. You know, it's gonna be a lot of get back. Payback, revenge. Hey, hey man, like, people don't understand, like, you know, like, hey, it's gonna get cold, man. The Lord gonna put a cold spirit on people, man. Just because you cry and you look cute when you cry, ain't nobody gonna care about that. You know? It says, this is the point. Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women, for the vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come. All your goodies that you get, that shit ain't gonna, it ain't gonna come. All that fucking shopping y'all do on y'all little websites, you know, shopping. You know, oh, babe, don't this look cute? All that shit's about to be through. You know, and you're gonna be in a society where everybody's struggling to eat, and it's gonna be a bunch of horny dudes running around. Hey, the Lord gonna put everybody on a diet in this bitch. You know, we may go through without food, you know, for a little while, but the Lord gonna be with his men, man. Bro, the scripture say, I never seen the righteous forsaken, nor a seed begging bread. The Lord is gonna look out for his servants, man. And we gotta have faith, because times is coming, it's gonna be fucking scary, man. You know, it's gonna be some scary times. It's some scary times ahead. You know, it said the ventures shall fail and the gathering shall not come. All this shit you able to go and do and get, and so you can look cute,
Precept.
ain't gonna be happening. Hey, the last thing you're gonna want to do in the times that's coming is look cute. You're not gonna want to look cute. And what's gonna happen? You know, all you single women, we don't need men, women. What's gonna happen when you hear that back window go? Tsh, the sliding door get bust open. You're gonna be in the room like this, and you hear all kind of feet coming through the. You're gonna be in there hiding, scared, with whole clothes on. Go ahead, bro.
This is Judges 19 and verse. I'll just start at 24. It says, behold, here is my daughter, a maiden and his concubine. It says, and brought her forth unto them, and they knew her and abused her all the night until the morning. And when the day began to spring, they let her go. Then came the woman in the dawning of the day, and fell down at the door of the man's house, where her lord was, till it was night, or till it was light. Yeah, it says, and her lord rose up in the morning and opened the doors of the house and went out to go his way. And behold, the woman, his concubine, was fallen down at the door of the house, and her hands were upon the threshold. So basically, yeah. So the sons of Belial right here, they gang bang, this woman right here, all the way, until the next day, So, hey, I just brought this out because, hey, this is about to come to pass. All right, scriptures talk about, a time like never before. So, hey, even this right here, this is minute, but this is an example of what's to come, for a wicked woman,
Yep.
Woman that likes to, sleep around with a whole bunch of different men. All right. You disrespect, the men of the Lord. This is what's coming,
Yep. You disrespect your own man. You disrespect, man, like, You get dressed up for work, all smelling nice. Then when you come home smelling like bus seats, and you know don't want to shower and smell nice for your man. Hey, like bro, like like I was watching the dude was saying that on the internet. It was like you look good for everybody else, but then when you come home to your man, come home to your man, you smell like a musty day's work. You know. Now a lot of these dudes is gonna be like, you know what? It's everybody for themselves. They're gonna leave you high and dry, man. Hey, if you got a decent dude, man, you better fucking hold on to him. Like, man, like for real, man. Like, especially if you got a man of the Lord, you better be clean, bro. You better be, whoo. Hey, babe. You said you want it hot, or you want it real hot? You want it spicy? How you want it cooked? Hey, you better be, you better be doing what it takes to keep that man's interest. The elder my lawyer in Kansas City, he said something earlier. He said, look, he said, shit about to get hard. These women gonna be flocking. He said, stay focused, because you can't lose your fucking mind either. Every chick you see, oh look at that, oh. You gotta stay focused. Look at that. And you're looking at a chick and you get your brains blew out. Hey, we got to stay focused, man.
What was that one movie? Book of Eli. He came across that woman. It seemed like she was by herself, but it was just a setup.
Yep. It was a setup. When she was looking all on the ground. Right? And, but he like he could smell he smelt them niggas up in, Yeah. But hey, the Lord was with him. Hey, the Lord gonna be with us, man. The Lord gonna fight for us. Hey, if you considered the Lord, bro, like consideration is a huge thing in the truth. Consideration, man. If you consider, I'm trying to think of that scripture.
I got something for you real quick.
Go ahead. Get what you got, bro.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 74 says, "Hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." So, all the things that we're talking about, hey, we're not telling you this, to speak fear into you. This is all, so we could get our minds prepared for the times to come.
Yep.
Get our relationship right with Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah.
Yep. We're trying to speak faith into you. Okay. Because you're going to have to depend on the Lord, man. All you people that say, hey, call on Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah or calling on the name of the Lord, you're going to have to, hey, the Lord going to see if you truly believe. You got to take this seriously, man. The Lord wants true believers. He said he's coming back for the true believers. Not people that fake it till you make it. Yeah, hey, Shalom, right? Yeah. See, this brother know I know. Like, no, bro. You gotta know for yourself. Go ahead, bro.
Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh Shem El Shai is your guide. So yeah, man. Let me keep on reading. It says, "And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift themselves up." So yeah, man, it says, "And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts." So yeah, the ones that's pleasing Yahweh Bashim El Shai, he's gonna guide them in them times. Hey, you're gonna Yahweh Bashim El Shai, hey, you're gonna feel the Lord's spirit on you, to do this, do that. All right, but the only way you're gonna be able to, receive, the Lord's spirit is, by doing the work now. Rather than just, doing what the world is doing. Because if you're doing what the world is doing, guess what? You're gonna end up how the world is going, end up in, which is death.
We see that reward, yeah.
That was it on that.
Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know. My people do not consider. So a consideration. You know, considering the Lord and his power, man. Considering that, hey, Lord, I need you. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I can't do this. Like, you know, like those are the type of things, hey, Lord, I can't make it through this on my own. You know, you get the Lord that recognition, like, Lord, hey, you got the power. I'm just a man. You know, that's considering the Lord and his power, man. You know? Because the Lord is looking for that. The Lord wants us to lean on him. The Lord wants us to come to him and ask him for what we need. You know, it's his good pleasure to give us the kingdom. But like, we got to have the faith to be able to go to him, man, and say, hey, look, Lord, I need your help. Hey, this world has made it hard for you to even ask your brother for help. You know, like, you know, I'm talking about, like, if you're in the world, you got a brother, like, you be like, man, like, you just be suffering like a motherfucker. You all right? I'm straight. Nigga ain't ate in you know, 2 days. I'm straight. You know? But how much more to the Lord, man? And we supposed to be able to go to the Lord, man. You know? We're supposed to be able to go to the Lord and ask him for anything, man. Like spiritual thing. Don't be carnal, you know, too carnal. If you really need something, the Lord understands that you need that. But I try to just keep it to spiritual things. Unless I really need something. You know? I try to keep it a spiritual thing, Lord. Hey, strengthen my mind. You know? You know, like stuff like that. But you have some more? Go ahead.
Hebrews 11, I'm going to start at verse 1. Now faith is the substance of the things hoped for, the evidence of the things not seen. Now verse 6 says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh Shema Shah must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Yep, he's a rewarder of him that diligently seek him. I mean, this thing is continuous. You know? And you see other people over whole other camps ain't even doing the work. Every now and again, you see General Yohana pop up at some forum, you know, the such and such forum of the city of such and such, and he in there, you know, screaming. You know? But you rarely see these people out teaching on the street. But the apostles, you see them out there faithfully. You know, you see the brothers every week. The brothers are putting out lessons, doing sit down lessons and putting up camp videos, faithfully, man. You know, so there's going to be a reward for that, man. There's going to be a reward, man. If we stay true to the end, man, the Lord got a reward for us, and that reward is going to be His help, His protection, His covering, man. It's going to start with that. You know, the Lord's going to shield us from a lot of things, man. I've been saying this all the time. I believe you probably heard me say this. Soon we about to see what we've been working for. You know, we about to see what we're paying into. When everybody else out here fucked up and when we covered. You know, because that time is coming soon. Yeah, nothing else. You know, hey, pretty much with that, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles, honors to you brothers out there pushing the word. You know, may the Spirit continue to be with you and keep you all, man. Shalom.
Shalom.